Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my channel and to another YouTube video. My hair is soaking right now, so I'm wearing a comfy cozy robe, but I do have my little workout set underneath of this because I'm gonna go to the gym later. I've had a very slow morning, which is really good for me. It's exactly what I needed, actually. I did a lot of my routine this morning in silence. I started watching The Valley because I finished Vanderpump Rules, so I watched it a little bit this morning, but then I ended up turning it off and just doing the rest of my routine in complete silence, which is a huge step for me because I don't like when it's silent. But I've been reflecting a ton since I posted one of my last videos talking about how I've been struggling, hating myself, and having a self-hatred mindset. And what I really want to focus on in this vlog is becoming important to myself. I think that will help with the mental breakdowns I've had this week. And I feel like I've done stuff in the past with like trying to find myself, prioritizing myself. Maybe it's just the words that don't really stick well in my brain. I didn't really stick with the overarching theme, I feel like, of just becoming important to myself. And I think that's why it was nice this morning, really listening to myself and having a very quiet start to my day and not consuming a lot of media, because I never know what I'm gonna see. I never know how it's gonna make me feel. And it's really overwhelming to just first wake up to. And yeah, I just think it's a problem that I don't feel like I'm important to myself as just a human being. I will say one thing, oddly, I don't even know how this is a thing. I've been doing more cardio recently, and that has been helping a ton. I hate saying it. Like, I hate saying it because for years I was the weightlifting girly. I was the muscle mommy. I'm still a muscle mommy, but I was really a muscle mommy. And I was really just focusing on weightlifting, and I was really not doing any cardio, which now I'm fighting for me. I like a balance of both. I like a balance of weightlifting. I like cardio. I've been going to the gym almost every day or every other day. And if I'm not doing a leg day or my whole body plus abs workout class, I'm on the Stairmaster, which is insane. For me, the Stairmaster sucks. But then afterwards, I feel so good. And then I go into the aerobics room and I do my stretches because I'm trying to become more flexible. I feel so meditative. Yeah, it just oddly feels really nice. So I've kind of been riding that train for a while. I'm not gonna head to the gym, and I have like an hour. This sounds crazy, but I kind of want a coffee. I can't even express, does anyone else have this? I think I mentally want a coffee, but the idea of tasting it makes me want to vomit. But then I like the taste of coffee, but I kind of want to make a coffee because my Ninja machine is just, it cannot be good for the machine to just sit there. I guess let's make a coffee then. Okay, I lied. I'm not making a coffee, but it's fine because I have a little bit more of a game plan. I wanted to leave my house today anyway, besides the normal places that I go, either taking pole classes or going to the gym. I'm still gonna go to the gym today, but then after I'm done, I'm gonna head over to Barnes & Noble. I know, it's just like a guilty pleasure place, it's whatever. And they have a Starbucks there. I've gotten the same drink since I was in high school. It's a cinnamon dulce latte, so I won't be having coffee yet. But what I'm gonna do now is I have a little film journal that I got. I just got this off of Amazon, and I've been watching a lot more films recently. 2 nights ago, I watched Pretty Woman, which I've seen that before, but I haven't seen that movie since, God, I don't know, since I was a child. I only remember bits and pieces of it, but I couldn't remember the entire story or what happens at the end. And then last night I watched Whiplash, which is another film that I haven't seen in the longest time ever. Fun fact, J.K. Simmons went to the University of Montana along with Lily Gladstone. And I also love Miles Teller. It was fun to rewatch both of those movies. Any new films that I have been consuming, I put into my film journal, and I just write down either who like some of my favorite actors were. I write down the production companies, the producers, the cinematographers, the DPs, director, casting directors, all of it. And I have the IMDb Pro app. It's expensive. It's $20 a month. I feel like I should have just purchased an annual option if they even had that. I can't remember. But I also use this to find like casting directors' emails and everything. I wouldn't say it's completely worth your money because no one's ever emailed me back. Maybe they'll email you. I don't know. I go on here and I'm able to see the entire cast and crew. I'm just gonna do that before I start making my way to the gym. It's also kind of interesting to see, now that I'm like getting into the numbers of it, how much the budget for the movie was. It's just interesting. I just like stuff I never really would have thought about before. It just kind of opens my eyes a little bit more to the business side of things. Okay, I am sweaty, but we made it to Barnes & Noble. I brought my necessities, my cute little Kindle that has a case on it from Casely. Same with my phone. My phone has a case from Casely as well. They're so cute. They're expensive, but they're cute. And then I also am bringing my knitting material. I've really been loving the book that I've been reading, which is the second book of the Powerless trilogy. Have not been in the reading mood, unfortunately. Most of this year I've been in a gigantic reading slump. It's so annoying because the book is so good, and when I pick it up I feel good, but then once I put the book down, I put it down for a week or two. I don't know if I'll feel like reading or knitting and popping in a podcast. Either way I feel prepared, so I'm gonna go enjoy myself. So freaking excited. I got some sushi. Oh my god. Oh, I was craving this. Before I dig into this, because I will be by myself when I devour this beauty. Had a great time at Barnes & Noble. I was looking at the books. I told myself, don't buy a book. You still need to finish the book you're reading. But I was perusing. I found one that kind of looked interesting, but kind of also like a lot of the books I've read, but in a different font. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the little Starbucks cafe. And they did not have my cinnamon dulce latte because they no longer make it there, just at that location. So that was upsetting. I got a brown sugar latte instead, and I didn't like it. And I'm upset I didn't like it because I'm in this period of my life where I've not been having coffee every single day as soon as I wake up. I just thought this was a phase. You know, I thought this would fizzle out and I would just go back to normal. I don't like coffee right now. It makes me sad. It makes me sad. What do I have to look forward to in my day now? Like, seriously, that ruins everything. And having a cup of tea is nice, but it's not something I always crave like right in the morning. It's honestly more of my nighttime drink. So in the morning, now I wake up and it's like, okay, well, you're waking up to face the day. It's not like waking up to have a cup of coffee or two to then face the day. It's sad. So I do fear this is not a phase. And then I started craving sushi and I said, I have to leave. I need to go grab sushi right now. So I'm gonna eat this and relax for a little bit. My last little talking. I just feel like we haven't talked for most of the day, you know? I feel like we need to chit chat. So typically, like around this time, I pick out a movie that I'm gonna watch in the evening, which has actually been really fun. I love watching movies right now. And there's two movies that I have not seen, and I took a screenshot of them. I think I've seen one of them, which is Sleepy Hollow. Johnny Depp is in it, and I'm spacing on the other actor's name. That's absolutely amazing, and I wanna vomit that I can't think of her name right now. I think I watched this movie a very long time ago, but I couldn't tell you what it's about. There's a different movie called Four Weddings and a Funeral. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. So I don't know, I feel like I'm leaning towards the Sleepy Hollow vibe. That really seems like the vibe right now, but we'll see. So those are my two evening movies picked out for tonight as well. All right, I'm gonna eat this, but thank you for joining my TED Talk. We will pop back in again later. We're in the bathroom again. It just seems like I always spill my deepest, darkest secrets in this bathroom, and I don't know why that is. I think it's the ambiance, you know? I'm like, let's talk about it. People shit in here, people lose their shit in here. It's just, I've relaxed for a bit, but I wanted to reflect on a little bit of today. I know this is probably not a long vlog, and I didn't really go out and do much, but the little things that I did do made a big difference, I think. Before I was even thinking of filming like a video like this, I was talking to Braden last night about my mental health because he's the best. Braden is like, genuinely, I don't know what I would do without Braden. He is just my best friend and I respect him so much. I'm not gonna cry what is happening. I'm happy that I have him in my life and I feel comfortable telling him literally every single thing about me. But I was telling him how my mental health has been, like my overall perspective on life is just not sustainable. I feel like I'm wasting so much energy. I'm constantly in fight or flight mode. It's just so extreme, you know? And I hate kind of talking about it because, I mean, I love doing videos like this, like where I'm very, very open and I'm very honest, because it's just stuff I wish I could see more online. But it also feels like very heavy and deep and dark sometimes. You know, I need a mixture of both. I need a mixture of like a fun weekend vlog. We don't really have to get all into it. And then vlogs where we come together like this and we're sitting down and we're like, no, this is the fucking tea. I don't know where I was going with that, so excuse my train of thought actively leaving the station. But my perspective on life and just how I've been dealing with things and my overall mental health, it feels like a lot of it is out of my control, but I feel like I could still do things to help improve it and just be there for myself more instead of abandoning myself. It's just crazy. It gives me a very negative outlook on life. Doing this today of reminding myself that I'm important to me and doing things even if I feel anxious doing them and allowing myself to just be a human being existing. More of this, please. Good reminder for me to get out of my house, to kind of disrupt a routine. I feel like when I get in, as much as I love and crave a routine, I love a routine. I'm a routine bitch. As much as I love a routine, when I get stuck in the same routine for too long, I feel like I get really sad and hopeless almost, because I'm like, oh my God, is this it? Is this all we're gonna do forever? Which that's not how life works, but it just feels that way in the moment. It was just good to practice this mindset today. And like I said, like in my last video, you really just get a sliver of the experience online, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, I don't know why Facebook came to mind. Oh my God. Have I become a millennial? Social media in general. You just get a sliver of the experience. And I think doing videos like this can be a little bit harder for me sometimes because I just don't want to come across as doom and gloom all the time. It is in moments. Now, I can have long moments where I'm just fucking sad, but it's not every single waking moment. And like I said, that's why I like doing videos like this, but also with a mixture of like vlogging other things instead of always having these sit down chats, because I feel like sometimes if I only did videos like this, I would just dwell in it forever. I realize after this week, it's so important that I feel important to myself. It's something I really was like never taught like as a kid or heard anyone else really talk about. I feel like a lot of the videos at the time that I had watched growing up about confidence and dealing with insecurities was putting yourself up while putting a lot of other people down, or at least just thinking you're better than other people. And that was also not like helpful videos, nor was it truthful in any way. I feel like I'm learning all of this stuff from the ground up. I know this was a short video, but it's just how I'm feeling. But I did feel a little bit more important to myself today. I feel like people should take a shot every time I said important in this video. Like, what was the count? Can someone count how many times I said important and like comment that down below, just so I know. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys learn to feel important to yourself. Develop a relationship with yourself, because it's just so important in my opinion. I feel like most of the time I'm miserable is because I don't have just a stable relationship with myself. I don't have that strong foundation with myself that I would like to have, but we're working on it and I will have it. Maybe I should just say I do have it to keep manifesting it, that I do have it right now. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I will see you guys in the next vlog.